It was a fantastic day. I think one of the most important things about today was really keying in on my strengths. You know, when you have that opportunity and all the conditions are set up just right, that's one of the most important things throughout the day, and that's why I enjoyed the day so much, was because those big fish were biting. I was a little nervous, you know. Texas, it can throw you all kinds of things. You can have vegetation, you can have lakes that have cattails, which you know, I was kind of hoping for. But I mean, thoughts going into this morning, I was pretty fired up, you know, regardless of the situation that's at hand. No grass, no vegetation, nothing in the water, no trees, no docks that I found, and I'm just kind of like, okay, let's just go at it. I had my frog talk jacket on this morning and ran down the lake and had it on once the sun started to pop out. Once I started to make a lot of casts, I just took it off and, you know, just went to town. Anytime you have clear water, which it wasn't real clear. The muddy water was up north, but where I was at, you could see 5 to 6 foot down. I mean, it was pretty clear where I started catching the fish. When you have that, sun is, you know, definitely a key. Yeah, you know, I had a couple of blow-ups and just not takers, and nobody else was really catching anything, so I didn't really move too much, so really wasn't worried about it. And I was just like, man, I don't want to pick up a little worm. I don't want to do that. And then just lo and behold, this just golly whopper jumps on this thing. And I have no idea. I'd made a really long cast. And it looked like it was about a 3 or 4 pounder when he hit it. And I'm like, that's a good one. Because I saw it down in the water. I'm like, man, do they got striper here? What is this thing? And then it came up and jumped. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Yeah, I was throwing a 7.4 and a 7.3 Johnny Morris Carbon Light Sqwincher Series Platinum rod with 8:3:1 gear ratio and 50-pound Bass Pro Shops line, throwing a plopper, and most everything was bone color white where the water was clear. I had the lead, I guess, most of the third period, and then here he comes, you know, wheelers into third, wheelers into second. And I'm like, man, I know he's going to pass me. I just knew he was going to pass me. There was not a doubt in my mind because of the amount. I was like, what's his big fish? And it was like a 3-pounder, I think. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't going to let him win. I ain't going to let him, because caught that 4-4 at the end. And, you know, I mean, we're all competitive. It doesn't matter if first and second advance or first through sixth advance. When you can win, you take them while you can. I mean, you're beating the best in the world right now.
8-pounder. Just jumped it.